and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Misha. If you're returning, thank you. Alright you guys, so I seen a video not that long ago about making protein pretzel bites, and although I love me a pretzel bite, all the protein ones I've always seen have been with Greek yogurt, and I know they say you cannot taste it, but I swear you can always taste what they put Greek yogurt, and Greek yogurt grosses me out. But when I saw the other day that you can make them from tofu, you guys know I have this half a block of tofu from my last recipe that I need to do something with, and what better than to make a delicious pretzel bite. So let's see if it works. I really hope so because they look so promising. Please don't let me down. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, so I have a clean mixing bowl. She said also to put a dough hook. She said for an extra firm tofu to use a whole block for 2 cups of flour. Since I'm only using half a block, I'm going to do the half a block and then 1 cup of flour. So let's get this in here. Bloop. Now let's get our cup of flour. Okay, so to the half a block, we're going to add a cup of flour. And literally, she said that's it. That's the 2 ingredients that you need. And then we are going to knead this until it is a nice fluffy dough. And this is what it looks like when it's starting to mix. Since this has no yeast, we're not going to have to wait a super long time. Once the dough is ready, it's ready. So we're going to get a pot of water boiling, and then we're going to get some baking soda, and that is how you make the pretzels, but we'll get to that next. She said you could do this by hand, but admittedly, this has taken a while for it to come together like this, so I would recommend not doing this by hand and using a mixer. I am using my KitchenAid stand mixer. So this dough is super light and like fluffy, but I'm just going to knead it a little bit more because it is still kind of crumbly looking and not as like smooth as hers looked. So I'm just going to give this a knead for a few minutes and see if I can get it to that same smooth texture that she had hers. This looks like really good pizza dough. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, look at that spring back. Oh, okay. So now that I have it a lot smoother than I was looking for, like, look at it. It is pretty. Let's start cutting it up to make our little. I do have it on a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick, because this is kind of like a stickier dough. So we're gonna just start cutting this up to make our little pretzel bites, and then we are going to let them swim inside a boiling water with baking soda in. So I have the water boiling behind me. I'm going to add some baking soda in a minute after I get these little bites all cut out. I also do want to make like one regular size pretzel, but maybe I should just stick with the bites. What do you guys think? By the time you watch this, I will have already decided. So maybe that was kind of a dumb question. Okay, so let's take these guys for a swim. I already have my baking soda in there. Let's just start dropping these in. 1, 2, 3. Don't overcrowd the pool. Make sure that we're putting just a few in at a time, and then let them only swim for about 30 to 40 seconds. And I also have my oven preheating right now. Okay. Let's take him out. Boop, boop, boop. And drop that on. I have a parchment lined baking sheet right here ready to go, so that way we can put these in the oven afterward. And then after they come out, I am going to melt some butter and then like swoosh them in butter and add salt, so that way they're just like when I make regular pretzels. That's just what I want to do. You can do it however you want it. Alright, let me get the rest of these swimming and get them into the oven. Okay, so they're fresh out the oven. This is what they're looking like. Now, I did toss them in some butter and throw some salt on them. Now, they don't exactly look like pretzel bites in the same way, but they smell good, so let's give them a taste. Okay, so let's give them a taste. Let's grab this one. I mean, they're good. They taste like pretzel bites, but I don't know if I should let mine cook a little bit longer because it tastes like they're still kind of doughy in the middle. Oh no, it was just that one. This one's cooked better. What the heck? These taste just like pretzel bites. Mmm. I'm shocked how good those are. Like, shocked. I love that you can make these so quickly because since there's no yeast, you don't have to wait for them to rise. And I love that. And this whole plate is like 17 grams of protein. And I love that too. So it makes me feel a little bit better because I would eat the whole plate of pretzel bites. I mean, who wouldn't? It's pretzel bites. But I'm loving this. I'm liking this series of trying different out-of-the-box recipes because I'm finding new delicious things that make me feel a little bit better about my eating choices, you know? Because I would be lying if I said there weren't times that I just wanted to eat bread for a meal instead of like anything else. So having like pretzel bites that have protein in them and like all the nutrition that tofu has in delicious pretzel bites, and I could just eat it as a meal because I mean, all of this is like 600 calories, give or take. I kind of love that. I don't know if you guys love that, but I kind of love that. So protein pretzel bites made out of tofu, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Like, this is delicious. It's not too hard to make. It's so good. The texture is just slightly different, but they're still like soft, springy. I'm gonna give this a win. Thank you so much for watching my video, you guys. Let me know if you like these kind of videos and I'll keep making them. I am currently working on a crochet video for you guys. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Those just take me time to make because I have to crochet that. So make sure that you hit that like button and that subscribe button. I'm sorry about this lighting, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.